Ione and Langhorne townhomes, aka Fort Knox. So we didn't say anything about it, but I was gonna say the HOA takes care of the leaves, but she said they're like done for the year now, and they didn't take care of these little leaves right here. So if we want, while we're here, since it's a pretty small job, just to hook her up, if you want to just blow them down there for her as a little bonus, maybe you'll get a tip, whatever. I don't know, just hook her up. Again, I didn't mention anything about it, but if you want to be nice and do that. All right, so starting in the backyard, so these lilac, she wants them cut down dramatically, so just get with her on how far she wants that done. I would say these ones that are kind of like spreading outside of the main plant, I would like cut them down flat, and then this one probably cut it down like to about that height. This cut down to that height, and then this one cut down pretty dramatically as well there. All this stuff, she said you can just like pull it out. All that stuff, just clean it up, pull it out. While we're doing it, might as well just get rid of these little leaves that are here as well. Just kind of clean up the beds for her. No trimming of anything else here. So that's the back. And then front yard. So you can cut that down to flat. Just check out with her in case she's like one other thing she wanted to do. Cut that down to flat. So this tree, it's she said typically her landscaper that she doesn't have anymore, but he used to like thin it out, basically like just kind of cut some of the smaller branches that are in here just to avoid it getting really thick, because what happens is she said the wind kind of blows the thing over. So she said if you do that, then when the wind comes, it doesn't catch the wind as much, if that makes sense. So I would just go in there with like hand snips and just randomly start snipping kind of all over the place. Use your judgment to try to clean it up, and then just like thin out some of the smaller like branches, like all this like little stuff I would cut that one, just kind of use your judgment. And then I would just take, doesn't need a lot, but hedge clippers, and just give it a little bit of a shape around. You can like kind of cut that low stuff just to give it somewhat of a shape, looking good. And then this tree here, she said cut it back. You can see where he used to cut it. She said pretty much cut it to there. It'll come back in the spring. So you can see where he snipped it. So pretty dramatic cut back of all that thinner stuff. You can kind of see where, like right here, you can see where it's thicker, where it keeps getting cut. So keep up with that. Lightly prune and shape that. Rose bushes, you can cut them back. You can cut them back somewhat dramatically. Again, same type of thing. You want to cut them to where they've been getting cut. This is all like the new growth from this year, I think. So cut them down. Prune and shape that. Looks like there might be like a little weed in there. Pull that out. And then the same thing here with the rose bush. You don't have to, this one's not as grown as that one, but cut that back down to the height that the other stuff is, and then that stuff you can kind of cut and trim up, and that'll be it.